Even though this tag is titled the end of the year tag, it is more like an autumnal tag, so welcome to the end of the year tag. Hello lovely book dragons, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Joana and I love to talk about books, specifically fantasy books, on this channel. Today I'm doing the end of the year book tag, and again, I like a lot of people who have done this tag, I thought this was like for December, and then I watched it and it's like, nope, this is an autumnal tag. So let's do it. Question 1, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Yes. Let me check my Goodreads. I know of one, but maybe there's another one. It says currently reading 2 books. No, that's fine. So the book that I started and then I have on hold because it's a short story collection is Sharp Ends by Joe Abercrombie. I need to read this because I also want to continue on with his series and finally read the Age of Madness trilogy, which is now complete. So I need to finish Sharp Ends. Question 2, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? Yes and no. I will say that when autumn comes, I tend to pick up like more cozy books, and cozy can mean anything. Like I have a recommendation up here of cozy, whimsical, atmospheric books that I think are awesome to transition you into the autumn season. But I also like picking up stuff up like Blood and Honey, which is a fantasy romance with witches, or those kinds of books like YA fantasies. I feel like YA fantasies set in an autumn time are perfect, or any dark academia. Dark academia is just perfect to transition you, and I am currently working on a dark academia vlog, as you're probably seeing this, so I'm gonna say any dark academia, and my recommendations will come in that one, because the only dark academia I've read to this day is The Dead Poets Society, and I love that book, and I love that movie, but yeah. So before I forget, leave me more recommendations of like warm transitional books to get you into the fall mood in the comments. I know I already asked that for that specific recommendation in my Finally Fall tag, but I'm still looking for more. So question 3, is there any new release you're still waiting for? Yes, there are. There are a few that I have pre-ordered. Let me go to my pre-orders. The first one, I don't even need to look, is The Fall of Babel by Josiah Bancroft, which is the final book in the Books of Babel. I'm so excited because I just love the Books of Babel. I read all 3 books this year. Just one of my favorite series of all time, and I cannot wait for the final book. Another one that I'm also very excited for that I have pre-ordered is Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson, which is the 3rd book in the Skyward series. I still need to read Starsight, but I already pre-ordered Cytonic, and I'm very excited to read those books. They are just YA sci-fi in space that is just so cool, and I'm excited to get to them. I have pre-ordered Jade Legacy. I still have to read Jade War, but I like Jade City so much that I know I will continue on. I have also pre-ordered 2 other books, but I haven't read the first one in that yet, but I have pre-ordered them because of the book shortage thing that we're gonna have this year, and so I've pre-ordered them. But I'm gonna say that those 3, or yeah, those 3 that I just mentioned are the ones I'm still waiting for impatiently. And to be honest, at the time of filming this, I'm still waiting for my copy of Empire of the Vampire, which hasn't arrived. So yeah, there you go. Question 4, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Well, ideally I would say The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne, which I still haven't read. I also haven't read the sequel of Blood and Bone trilogy, which is a sequel to The Faithful and the Fallen, but I would love to get to Shadow of the Gods. Will I? I would like to get to Empire of the Vampire. I would like to get to The Eye of the World and The Great Hunt. I would like to get to so many things, guys, and we know that my problem is overcommitting and being overly ambitious, so yeah. But I'm picking those for now. Probably I won't read any of those before the end of the year. Who knows? Question 5, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? Yes. Yes, I think Fall of Babel could be one of those. If I read more Abercrombie, it could be one of those. I'm gonna be reading continuing on with Live Ship Traders and Tawny Man by Robin Hobb. Any of those could still become a favorite. Empire of the Vampire could become in the favorites list. Maybe not top any of those other ones, but it could still go up there. So I still think that there's still some favorites that could show up. I mean, that's why I read. I always pick up a book with the intention of fully loving it. So I'm hoping to still be surprised this year. And the final question, question 6, have you already started making plans for the next year? The answer is no. I'm gonna try and be more of a mood reader next year, and that's basically the only plan. So I guess yes, I have made a plan to be more of a mood reader. I just need to let myself read what I want to read when I want to read it, and stop putting so much pressure on what I read, because no one cares. No one cares except for me. And I do this to myself. So no, that's it. That's the end of the year book tag. I don't know if you guys want to do it, but I will tag a few people. And if you don't feel like doing it, really, it's no big deal. But I will tag Jolene Reads because I love her channel so much. She's like I love her. I love her. I'm gonna tag Evie, who is one of my best friends here. I love Evie, so Evie, you're tagged. I want to tag Andrew over at Andrew's Wizardly Reads. And the final person I want to tag is my dearest Klaus, because I already know the answer to his last question, because he has his TBR of next year completely planned out per month. Like, he is insane. That's it. Short, speedy, quick. That's the end of the year book tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if there's still a book that you're anticipating. I know for some of you it's going to be Fall of Babel as well, but let me know down below. And if you just want to let me know that you were here, leave a, you know, the little fireworks things, the little like thing with like, because party, because end of the year. Yeah, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, happy reading. Bye.